Ever wondered what makes up every living organism on the planet? You guessed it right, it's cells. These microscopic powerhouses are the building blocks of life, present in every living thing, from the smallest bacteria to the largest blue whale. They're like tiny cities bustling with activity, working tirelessly to keep us alive and well. Intriguing, isn't it? Makes you want to learn more about these fascinating life units. So, what exactly is a cell? Let's delve deeper. Cells, these tiny building blocks of life, weren't always known to us. In fact, it wasn't until the mid-17th century that the existence of cells was first discovered. The credit for this monumental discovery goes to none other than Robert Hooke, an English scientist, who in 1665, while examining a thin slice of cork through a rudimentary microscope, observed small, box-like compartments which he termed cells. The microscope that Hooke used was a far cry from the high-powered devices we have today. Yet, this primitive tool was instrumental in opening the doors to a new world, a world too small to be seen by the naked eye. Hooke's discovery was the first step in understanding the complex processes that enable life to exist. For the first time, we were able to see that living beings were not just solid masses, but intricate compilations of these tiny cells. This revelation was a game changer. It was the dawn of a new era in biological science, leading to the development of cell theory, which proposes that all organisms are composed of cells, and that cells are the basic unit of life. It's the backbone of our understanding of biology today. And since that groundbreaking discovery, our understanding of life has been revolutionized. Why are cells so important, you might ask? Well, imagine a bustling city. Buildings provide shelter, roads facilitate transport, and power lines carry electricity. Now think of your body as that city, but instead of buildings and infrastructure, you have cells. Cells are the basic building blocks of life, providing structure for the body, taking in nutrients from food, converting those nutrients into energy, and carrying out specialized functions. Cells also play a crucial role in regulating our bodily tissues and organs. They ensure everything runs smoothly, much like a city's administration. From regulating our heartbeat to managing the digestion of our food, cells work tirelessly to keep our bodies in balance. But it doesn't stop there. Cells are also responsible for reproduction and the transmission of genetic information to new cells. They're like the historians of our bodies, passing down our unique genetic blueprint to the next generation of cells. Through a process called cell division, cells duplicate their contents and then split into two. This is how we grow, heal, and maintain our bodies. So cells aren't just important, they are vital. They're the workers, the builders, the regulators, and the historians of our bodies. They're the reason we can move, think, digest, and even love. They're the reason we are who we are. In essence, without cells, life as we know it would cease to exist. Not all cells are created equal. This might be a surprising statement to hear, but it's absolutely true. When we delve into the world of cells, we discover a myriad of types, each with its unique features and functions. First off, let's talk about the two broad categories of cells, prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Prokaryotic cells are the simpler of the two. They are small, usually unicellular organisms, and lack a defined nucleus. These are the cells you'll find in bacteria and archaea. Despite their simplicity, prokaryotic cells are robust and adaptable, capable of surviving in some of the most extreme conditions on Earth. On the other hand, eukaryotic cells are more complex. They have a defined nucleus, which houses their genetic material. These are the cells that make up all plants, animals, and fungi. They're larger than prokaryotic cells and have a variety of specialized structures or organelles that carry out specific functions. But it doesn't stop there. Within these two categories, we find a breathtaking diversity of cell types. In the human body alone, there are over 200 different types of cells. Each has a specialized function, from the red blood cells that carry oxygen throughout our body to the neurons that transmit signals in our brain. The differences between these cell types aren't just for show. They have profound implications for how life functions. For example, the fact that eukaryotic cells have a nucleus allows for more complex forms of life to evolve. The diversity of cell types allows for the specialization and division of labor that we see in complex organisms. And for those of you studying for nursing exams, understanding these cell types is crucial. It's the foundation for understanding how the body works, how diseases develop, and how treatments can be developed to target specific types of cells. So remember, each type of cell has its role in the grand scheme of life. Whether it's a simple prokaryotic cell or a complex eukaryotic one, each contributes in its own way to the fascinating tapestry of life. So, what have we learned today about these microscopic powerhouses? We've journeyed back in time to the 17th century, when Robert Hooke first discovered cells. His pioneering work paved the way for our understanding of these building blocks of life, and since then science has continued to unveil their intricacies. We've delved into the importance of cells, the pivotal role they play in our bodies, and how they're involved in every function, from our heartbeat to our thoughts. These tiny entities work tirelessly, maintaining the balance and harmony required for our survival. We've also explored the diverse world of cell types. We discovered that the human body is home to a vast array of cells, each with its own unique function, from neurons that transmit signals in our brain, to red blood cells that transport oxygen, to muscle cells that allow us to move. The variety is truly astounding. But that's not all. We've also touched upon how this knowledge is crucial for nursing exams. Understanding cells, their functions, and their types equips nursing students with the foundational knowledge they need to excel in their studies and their careers. And that, my friends, is a brief journey into the world of cells. A world that is as fascinating as it is complex and as essential as it is ubiquitous.